have you back on our YouTube channel. My name is Gospel.
And my name is Amara. Today we just want to kind of have another conversation around the 8 wrong reasons to get married. You know, things you should actually watch out for is a no-no if you have to get settled. Why do you want to get married? Now, a lot of single people out there will be like, oh my God, I want to get settled, I want to get married.
Yeah.
And, why exactly do you want to get married? There's a quote that says, purpose undefined, abuse inevitable. So when you do not understand the primary purpose of marriage, you might end up getting into marriage for the wrong reasons. Now, if you're joining us for the first time on this channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. And please comment on this video. We want to know what your thoughts are. We're just touching on 8 reasons, but there may be more.
Number one wrong reason we believe some people get married is because they want to change their social status. You will be surprised that one of the wrong reasons people get married is because all their friends are getting married. When they check their, social media page and profile like Facebook, Instagram, and all of those, they see wedding pictures of their friends. They attend weddings and they think they are all alone in this world of singlehood, and they want to jump into marriage because they want to change their social status from single to married.
But remember, you do not live your life to impress people. And I think that a lot of pressure on people are based on the fact that they are constantly thinking about what other people think. But a lot of these people do not even care about you. So do not let pride or fear of being left out by friends, pressure you or make you plunge into making such decisions. Perhaps you're not fully ready. Maybe there are other things that you need to sort of prep yourself or prepare yourself about. Definitely. Remember that if you eventually get married to that person, it is your responsibility.
You're going to live all by yourself. It's your choice, it's your life, it's your responsibility. You're not living your life for your friends.
Exactly.
You're living your life for yourself.
The second wrong reason why you should not get married is in order to meet societal expectation. There is a lot of expectation from society. Now, you find yourself being under pressure from family members, from friends. They intend that you get married in order that you meet their expectation. And I think that a lot of single persons are under this pressure of
parents and family members.
Now, consider the fact that even from the part of the world where we are from, Nigeria, especially even in Africa, a lot of expectation from the family, even for the girl child. So you get to a certain age, you're done with studies, you're done with certain things, and they expect, it's not like ticking the box. So they expect that marriage should be on your to-do list. And then it's not happening. There's a whole lot of pressure on people. And I think this is one of the reasons why people get married. Even when they are not yet ready for marriage.
Even if they are ready for marriage and the pressure is so much on them, they might choose the wrong person in order to meet the expectation of their stakeholders, so to speak, friends and family members. But you need to understand that your life is still your life.
Exactly.
Even when your parents and your family members, friends are interested in your welfare, because sometimes they tell you, when are you getting married? When are you bringing the person? Because they care about you.
That's true.
Not necessarily because they want to put you under pressure. But then, you shouldn't make a choice based on that. You make a choice because you're ready. You make a choice because the person you've chosen is the right person for you. Don't fit into their mode where they want you to choose a certain person and they want you to get married at a certain time in order to make them happy. It's about you. Marriage is about you, not about those stakeholders.
Now this brings us to our third point. I think what you were saying about, family pressure and all of those kind of things. I think the fact that one of the reasons why a lot of single persons would jump ship and decide to get married is the fact that time is running out.
Yeah, and that's a wrong reason for getting married, because you think time is running out.
Yes. So I think it is important to get married when the time is right. But again, due to this pressure that we discussed, some people will say, you know what, I'm just going to get married. However, there's a whole lot of factors that people put into consideration when they consider that the fact that time is running out. Now with time, you need to sort of get settled. For a man, he thinks about, I have to educate myself, I have to get a decent job, I have to save some money, and things like that. And for a lady who is kind of career ambitious, she'll also say, I want to get to say A or Z level in terms of my career. And she is so focused, or he is so focused on achieving their target, so they're kind of driven. Now the fact that they are investing so much time in that means that for people watching them, they think that the biological clock is ticking, and you need to settle down as soon as possible. But I think that this is a wrong reason why one should get married. The fact that you shouldn't feel like time is running out.
People can do all those. Educate themselves, get a good job, and still meet up with time. In terms of when they expect to get married, they can do all that. But the problem is that sometimes things happen in life. For a woman, you expect that Mr. Right will find you. But he didn't show up, or he showed up, you've been in a relationship, in and out, heartbreaks and things happen. And now it's getting late for you or for family members. And they think time is running out.
Get settled. But look, everybody's timing is different. Don't feel pressured because the fact that time is running out. Mr. A or Miss A's timing is not your timing. And I think that it's all about putting things in perspective. It's all about you getting into sorting yourself out as a person and not feel like I have to be in a relationship because I'm running out of time. No, remember that you're going to live with this person
all your life.
So you don't want to jump ship and then it's like jumping into something that is unexpected or something that you haven't quite prepared yourself for.
That's the truth. But the thing is, sometimes people press the panic button because they think, if I don't do this now, I may not, for a woman, menopause is an issue. Will I have children? Will I live single all my life? So they are desperate to settle down. So whoever comes at that point, they are willing to settle with that person. But then you need to know that having a relationship or getting married may require you to, stay a bit longer, maybe 1 year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, and get it right.
That's true.
Because you waited for the right person. You didn't make a decision in
a hurry.
Than settling for whoever comes across your way now, and at the end of the day, you live a life of frustration, depression. You feel like marriage is now a prison that you can't get out of. So it's better to get it right and get it even when it seems late.
The fourth reason why people get married, or the wrong reason, why people get married, is the fact that they get married because they don't want to feel lonely. Now, a lot of people, jump ship, decide to get into a relationship with somebody because they're afraid of being lonely. The fact that they want someone to be able to be with them, solve their emotional needs, have that one person, in their life that cares only for them. And, especially for ladies, this is something primary. This is something.
Not just ladies, even guys, this sense of, if I don't get married, I'll be all alone in this world. I need someone that will care for me. I need someone I can share my life with. It's nice to have those kind of, desires. But the thing is, when you cannot stay alone and live your life happy. We did a video, our previous episode, single and content. So for you to get to that point where you want to get married, we know you're mature for marriage. You should be single, whole and content. Where you live your life happy without marriage.
And I must say that in order for you to have a successful relationship, you need to be able to discover yourself first. Feel good about yourself. Come into the relationship not fractured. Of course, I know not everyone is perfect. So I'm not talking about perfection now, but I'm talking about the fact that you understand purpose, you understand yourself, you understand why am I here. You're not constantly going to a relationship and you're being very needy. You're not emotionally
needy and dependent.
Exactly. You're not mature emotionally. That's not what you have to take into a relationship with, because what that tends to do is that it's going to wear that other person out. It doesn't matter whether it's a man or the woman in that relationship, but that person cannot fulfill those needs because it's beyond
the
them.
person. We said it over and over in videos that
Yes.
there is a place for God. There is a vacuum in every man, emptiness that only God can fill. Your spouse cannot do that. So if you get into marriage with that kind of mindset that you want a man or a woman to feel you, to make you feel fulfilled and happy with life, you might be disappointed.
That's true. And please put your comments. Tell us what you think. What are the wrong reasons why people get married? Tell us. We want to hear from you. Probably there's some experiences that you've had and you would be happy to share with us. Please feel welcome to share that with us and send us an email.
The fifth wrong reason we think some people jump into marriage is because they want to have opportunity to, have sex. Sex for them is a preoccupation, is something they've thought about, especially for those who believe that abstinence is necessary before marriage, and we believe in abstinence before marriage.
Yeah, but sex is good.
Yes, sex is good within the context of marriage.
Yes.
But sex is not the primary purpose of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
We've said it before that in marriage there is so much that people have to. There are so much going on in marriage.
Yeah.
Beyond sex. How many times do people have sex in marriage?
It depends. It could
Yes.
vary from couple to couple. I mean,
Exactly.
that's not why we are discussing this.
Yes.
But I understand what you're trying to say. Is that the fact that you get married and the reason why you get married is because you just want to have sex. You might be disappointed.
Exactly.
Because you get into marriage, life still happens. There's so many other things that you need to factor in. There's so many other things that you need to plan about, you need to think about. So you would not be preoccupied 24 hours, 7 days a week, 30 days in a month, 365 days in a year, just having sex.
Yes, it's wonderful to get married and have sex than to bond with lust.
Yeah.
But then you ask yourself, what am I getting married for? Is it because I feel this sense of lust? I want someone I can, have sex with?
Yes.
Or is it because I have a purpose for being married, which is beyond sex?
Yes. So I think that these are pertinent questions that you really need to address before you settle down with that person. So if the reason for which you're in or you're thinking about that marital relationship is because you just want someone to have sex with,
that's a wrong reason.
I think you need to think twice.
Yeah, mind you, you can have sex without marriage. People do that, But then, what is the primary reason for marriage? We'll let you know at the end of the day.
Another wrong reason why we think people get married is that they want to escape parental influence. If one is living in a dysfunctional family, so a family where there's a fractured relationship, there's a lot of fragile sort of family relationship going on, marriage could be seen as an escape route, especially for ladies. So the fact that, I sense the fact that this family relationship is not something I want to be with long term.
Yeah.
So you just settle down with whatever is available, not necessarily because it is desirable. I do understand that family relationship could be very sensitive and could be very fragile sometimes.
There are some family relationship where a lot of things are going on, negative issues.
Yes, there's a lot of emotional,
pain,
blackmail, damage going on.
Yeah.
But I really do, and I do empathize. I do not pray that anyone should be in those kind of dysfunctional relationship.
Yeah.
But it does happen.
Yeah. Imagine where for a guy, you're not getting along with your dad or your mom.
Yeah, or even for a lady as well.
For a lady.
So again, it creates a lot of friction.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're mature enough for marriage, at least physically mature for marriage, and you see marriage as an escape.
Yeah.
But I don't think that you should decide to get married because you are in a dysfunctional family relationship.
It works well if you find someone who loves you, someone that aligns with your purpose, you're compatible with the person, and you get married. It's going to work well for you. In fact, it becomes a blessing that you're married.
Yeah.
But then it becomes troublesome if you're jumping into marriage because anyone who is available is an option for you to
settle with.
It could be like falling from fry pan to fire.
Yeah. I understand that it's a difficult situation to kind of navigate, but I would say do not get married because you want to escape a fragile
family
relationship. So you might want to think about other ways. I mean, in life we'll face and encounter a number of challenges. Some of them are very personal, some of them are not. And some of the relationships are kind of very tricky to sort of navigate. But marriage should not be an escape route. Remember, you don't even know who you're going to settle with. And if you're jumping into the relationship, you're going about it in a very irrational and you're going about it also very fast. So you're not getting to know this person before you jump in. So I'd say slow down a bit.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Get it right.
Exactly.
Get it right.
Yes.
You know, like you're saying about escaping through marriage. There are also this other mindset where people want to have freedom. They want to be free, and they think not being married does not allow them that freedom. Take a lady, for instance. You're living with your parents. You can't just go anywhere you want to.
Yeah.
You have to be accountable to them. Then you have to live in their house and do whatever they want you to do.
Yeah. So it's just a way of, saying to yourself, I want my freedom.
Yeah,
so
I want to build my own home. I want to do my own thing. I want to, go out when I want to, where I don't have to account or tell my parents I'm going to point A or point Z.
Yeah, but let me also say that in marriage, there's also accountability.
Very important.
It's a different kind of accountability anyways, but there's also accountability. And I would say that it's all down to certain expectations. I mean, even in the family. So if you find yourself still in that situation before marriage, it's all about certain expectation and having that sort of conversation with your parents or whoever it is you're staying with. Because also in marriage, you're expected to be accountable to each other and, tell us what exactly are you doing with your time, with your money, with your resources. So I think that, you would need to have that at the back of your mind as well.
So our point here is, even if you want to experience freedom and you want to do it through marriage, do it at the right time with the right person. Don't be in a rush.
Don't feel pressured.
The seventh wrong reason we think some people get married is because they desperately want to have children. They want to raise family. It is wonderful. In fact, marriage is designed for procreation. It is good, But then you ask yourself, is procreation the primary purpose of marriage? What if you get married and you don't have
babies?
You don't have babies. There are people who are married and they don't have babies.
Would you say now that they're not fulfilling purpose because they're married?
Would you say that their marriage is doomed?
Exactly.
No, we don't think so, because there is more to marriage than having children. Because for us, we believe children are the blessings that come through marriage.
Yes, but the fact that is a reason for getting married, I think that's a wrong reason.
Yes.
It's expected that if you get married, you have children.
Have them.
But like he said, there are some people who are married and haven't got children. And the fact that I think there are a lot of people out there who are not married and still have children.
Exactly.
So
you don't even need to be married to procreate.
As long as you're fertile, you can have children.
Yeah.
So the primary essence, the reason why we're having this conversation right now is that you really need to think about marriage as a purpose. As
beyond the benefits of marriage, which we know.
Yes.
Having children are part of it.
Yeah, but what is your vision? Why do you really want to get married? Because and I think that this is one of the reasons why we have a lot of failed marriages. Yeah. So people get married, because they want to have children and then they don't have children, and
they move from one marriage to another
marriage. So I think that this really needs to be defined, because like we said when we started this video, we said that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. And I strongly believe that getting married for the sake of having children is not it, because there's a lot bigger purpose to marriage than just having children. Do not get us right, it's fantastic to have children. I have a child of my own, but that's not the primary. Yes, that's not why we got married. Yeah.
Like you were saying about, getting married because you want to have children. Some people get married, or they force themselves to get married because
They got pregnant for somebody.
Pregnant for someone.
Yes.
Because of, relationship and having sex outside marriage.
Yes.
It happens.
Yeah.
And they think, now we have to get married.
Yes, because now I'm pregnant. So marriage has to be the end result.
End result of it.
But I don't think it should be so, because it seems like you're walking into a trap. Now, mistakes, you've made a mistake.
Yeah.
But
they have to take time and evaluate it and be sure that this is what they want, not necessarily because there is a child
in the equation.
In the equation.
Yes. So think about it carefully, so you're not walking yourself into something that you are not quite ready for. Yeah. I understand that the situation that you find yourself is a bit of a pickle and could be very challenging for a woman, and marriage or getting married at that point is like,
may not be the best option.
It might be the best option for her, because she feels now that she's going to have shared responsibilities. So someone is going to help shoulder, the whole responsibility about bearing that or raising that child. But I don't think it should be the case.
Yeah, but you can as well shoulder that responsibility without getting into marriage. Because marriage is a whole different ballgame.
That's true.
Again, don't trap a man for a woman using pregnancy.
Yeah.
Some people do that, So I'm pregnant for you, you have to marry me. It shouldn't be. Marriage is bigger than procreation.
Now, if you're joining us for the first time on this channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. And please comment on this video. We want to know what your thoughts are.